I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I'm sorry if there's crackling. Like I told you, that's a StreamYard issue, so I do apologize. I do not know how it sounds, but if there's crackling, I do apologize. But I want to address a couple of things. I don't have much time, but I know around here 5 minutes can seem like a day. But I want to say hello to those who are dropping down and say hello. What's up, Cheryl, the Spoiler Burnett? How you doing? What's up, Your Pleasure 721? Thank you for being a tofu and all that you do. I appreciate you. What's up, Black Pearl? How you doing? Also, the Diva D. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Detach Myself, how you doing? Thank you for being a wonderful moderator and a tofu, and I appreciate you and all that you do. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna address how I want to start this live. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your multitasking ability. I'm glad you dropped in CCNT because I wanted to comment about you too a little bit, not in a derogatory way, but in a reference way. What's up, Nessa, ABCDEFG? Thank you for being a wonderful moderator until phone. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Thank you for being a wonderful moderator until phone. I appreciate you. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to CCNTV. He's got a channel over there talking about news and stuff that really matters in this world. What's up, Queen Diva? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Ava Adagen? All right, I think I acknowledge everybody. If I didn't, please don't hold it to me. All right, so let's start real quick. Regarding that whole Ness interview against Lolo, to be honest, I thought it was a bunch of bullshit. What's up, Just JoJo? My name is short for Just Observer. I'm not the chaos demon. Oh, that just child stop. Lemon, this ain't really a good time because, and I don't mean that as no disrespect, because I'm on a tight schedule. I don't mean to hold you, but if you want to stay for 15 minutes, I'll drop the link real quick. But like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, but I want to give all my commentary. So no disrespect to you, Lemon. I just want to get off what I want to say. I'll come back, whatever, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning need be, but I'm really on a tight schedule. I need to get out what I want to say real quick. No disrespect. Like I said, if you're still here in 15 minutes, then I'll drop the link. No disrespect to you. What's up, Black Girls Code? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So the real thing I want to say about that whole interview, Ness and Lolo, there's a bunch of bullshit. Ness wasn't taking it seriously, and it kind of made Lolo and Sean Bradley look stupid. She's over there laughing and giggling, taking shots and digs, controlling everything, highlighting is now or just well, Lemon, bye. You don't dictate anything over here. Like for real. Like that's disrespectful, bro. And I'm gonna get into you in a minute. And I'm still gonna keep it respectful. All right? Like it's the strangest thing in my eyes to sit back and see you warmly embracing those who tried to sabotage what we had going over here. And then on top of that, as I sit from the sky, you don't even sit up there and look at their appearance as somewhat suspect. You like, oh, hey, how you doing? That's some fucked up shit to me. And like I stay back. Now I know I'm switching the commentary from Lolo, but since he wants to flex on me, talking about it's now. I'm not your bitch. I'm not your bitch. I'm not Shakim. You're not gonna be dry humping me like a donkey. No, that's not how I flow. See you later, bro. Bye. Sayonara. Okay? You see you tonight. At least I actually dropped down, unlike others. I don't know who you talking to. Put a motherfucking name on it. Do your big one and put a name on it. I don't read subliminals. Subliminals are weak to me. Anyway, like I was saying, I thought it was just kind of fucked up, to be honest. And then she's sitting up there. Now this is where you come in, CC and TV. So Ness was sitting up there as Lolo was about to reference Honest Row. She was sitting up there. Oh, stop! Don't you? Why you bringing Honest Row in? But then later on in that interview, she sit up there and referenced CCNTV. Now I thought that was fucked up. I thought Sean Bradley, I thought Lolo should have sat up there and checked her, be like, yo, you can't sit up here and switch it when it's good for you. That was messed up. That was messed up. Okay. Now let's get over to Ness and Reed. I really held off on doing commentary about Reed because, and that's the one person I really held off on doing commentary about Reed, because Reed has been a supporter of my show. Reed is closely aligned with people who are support Avatar Nation. So I said, let me hold back off on that, right? Because the one thing I wanted to say to Reed, and Reed, this is not dogging you out. Reed, this is just speaking my mind. Finally, that we see division. Reed, why were you fucking with her in the first place? I didn't understand that, nor was that my position to question nor to justify. But you know what she does. And you're not a dumb woman, Reed. You're not dumb at all. So to sit up here and have back end engagements to the level that you did kind of mystified me. But it wasn't my position. Like, you ain't never done nothing to me. You've been a supporter. So I keep it on mute. I shut up. I don't say anything. What's up, Rennie? What's up, the Beef Sector Podcast? What's up, everybody coming in? What's up, Miss Conscious Beauty 2? So it wasn't really my position to say nothing, right? But you know her for her works, and Reed, you've been around here for the longest. It's just a matter of time that she can wake up and her dog don't poop right and she mad at you. So why would you? I just didn't understand why you would put yourself in that position. Nor were we privy to the extent of personal private information that you were sharing with her. But we know VS always, Ihop lady, always wants something personal to hold as collateral. Right? So she wanted you to hit Ness page. See, that's the thing. That's like dealing with the mafia. The mafia may support your business, may bankroll your operations, may give you protection. But one day, you're going to have to pay. And you had something that she wanted. Now, understand, you didn't want to take out Ness. You didn't want to take her out. I totally understand that, because there is some guilt when you take out another content creator, because there is a tangible ramifications, repercussions for doing that. I totally understand that, right? But you kind of somewhat indebted yourself to her, right? Because maybe she didn't want to make it shake with some information, so she passed it on over to you, like Sean Bradley did with Tracy. He didn't want to make it shake. He didn't want to have no information, so he passed it on over to Tracy, knowing that she may roll with it. Now, I'm not saying I know definitively that is the case with y'all situation, but based on what VS said, she kind of said, sometimes I pass information over to you. Now, let me just tell you something. I had to turn off your live read. Obviously, I came back to it because when you went into that, you just got emotionally shaken. That emotionally shook me too. For her to say about what your child went through was a Lolo. Was not, and I'm not talking about Lolo with the blue hair. I mean, that was low. And sometimes people don't really care, but to hear your reaction, that shook me. And I'm a strong ass man. That shook me. Depression ain't nothing to play with. I think you got to know how to combat depression. And then you went on to elaborate about what caused depression. That was even crazy, because that's not something that your son could control. That was something that was brought on by people who were bullies. Nonetheless, it was just demonic. I'm just straight up saying it was demonic. It was straight up demonic. It really was. I'm sad you had to do that. I'm glad you handled it the way you did. I kind of wish a Lolo would have balls like you. I really do. I really do. And I'm not sorry to intertwine the two, but I really wish Lolo would have flexed on Ness last night. And then she would have really seen it's not a game. But nonetheless, bring it back to Reed. I'm glad and I'm proud of you the way you handled that situation. Right? I really do, because in all honesty, I hope you do get blessed with a lot of cash apps. I really do, because in a way, Ihop lady kind of maybe gave you a win when she was trying to make you lose. Because that shit ain't nothing. That trauma, all that, you were being a good friend to VS by picking up her calls or whatever she had been talking about while you were going through that situation with your son. So, but whatever. I just that shit was, yeah. And then on top of that, you don't know who else is dealing with that. That shit was deep. What's up, Ronald Blizzard? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Patty LaBelle? On my own. Yes, that's how I feel. Black Girls Club said Reed should have known better. She did, but I think she saw it as okay. An alliance, another maybe news outlet like TMZ she can get information from. I don't know what her logic was. Black Strawberry Apple, how you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Rennie? How you doing? Good to see you. Sarah Matru says okay. Yep. All right. All right, so that's what I wanted to say about that. Ronnie Howard says, I love Reed. I hate she shares something about personal with VS, especially knowing VS as track record. I agree. I was. But at that time, you don't know what Reed was going through. Not putting down you, but you don't know what she was going. Maybe she needed to talk to her. Maybe she didn't have nobody else to talk to. Maybe they formed a bond because they were both mothers. And VS had her own situation that she was going through with her children. So maybe she thought, Ihop lady would be the perfect person to empathize and sympathize with what she was going through, right? You never know. But I think that I hope that shows everybody. All right, what's the other thing I want to talk about? Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, you got the wrong one. Okay, we all 1099s, right? So I don't give a fuck about your feelings, about anything. Because as I was listening to the playback with you over there on Lemon, you sat up there and said you intentionally tried to sabotage my platform. Now I'm gonna tell you how. Now we know Brianna did it, but I don't give a fuck really about Brianna because one, she's a woman, and two, Karma is dealing with her every day. I ain't gotta worry about that. But your ass, I'm on that grass, and I'm gonna tell you motherfucking why. You sit over there and say you intentionally tried to tell Lemon, oh, you don't need Sir King. You were intentionally trying to sabotage what I got going on. See, I play within the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen too. So since you did that, see, let me give you the perfect analogy. I never ever went over and contacted Vivian, never emailed Picture Lady, never ever sat over there and waited for Picture Lady to go live so I could hit the link and says, why you let Jay Wilson do this? Why you do that? No. I may have given commentary as, oh, Jay Wilson needs Picture Lady, or else he would just be defunct. But I never sat on Picture Lady's panel or channel or emailed her and told her to separate from you. But you did. You did. So see, since you want to play that way, I could play that way too. I'm a 1099, right? I'm a 1099. So don't think I give a fuck about you. And let me tell you why. Because yeah, when your channel got struck, I gave you $50 because we knew that was a revenue stream that you would have missed. The caring person I am. And then you sit up there and shat in my face and said, oh, nobody told you to give. Well, fuck you too. So and then on top of that, I never welcome personal private information on nobody. But you, I may give the fucking exception to. So you try to fuck with my business, and I take that highly personal. So let's see, and I'm very patient. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be 6 months from now. It may not be a year from now. But I'm going to sit up here, and I'm going to wait for the opportunity to embarrass your ass. So if anybody comes available or pass some information my way or whatever, I may contemplate, okay, now it's my time to fucking strike. And I'm willing to put money out or whatever. If I got to get an interview, I'll get an interview. Money talk, bullshit walk. See, I reinvest in my platform, unlike your ass, 2 payments in the back ass. I reinvest in my platform. So if that's a reinvestment for me to procure an interview, I will do it. You fuck with the wrong one. You intentionally, purposely tried to sabotage what I had going on. You came in between a relationship by your words that you spoke. No hearsay, no nothing. Or I heard it from your big ass flapping mouth today. So, like I say, you don't get that privilege over here. Like I said, I don't entertain personal, private information, but you do. You talk all the time how people send you shit. I turn it away. I don't leave that shit to survive. But on your hands, what you did to me, mm-mm, that's beyond business ethics, right? Because I'm very considerate of you. There's shit I could do that will make you embarrassed, but I don't. I say my commentary and I let it roll. But once again, everything will be within the confines of the law. Let me repeat, everything will be within the confines of the law, right? You say Walgreens and CVS, but you forgot I'm motherfucking Walmart of the pharmacy industry. Keep playing with people and inserting yourself in shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. And like I said, I take that on personal affront because you came and tried to sabotage what I built in my business. I never tried to sabotage you. I never put a community post telling people, oh, to call the Better Business Bureau on your ass. I never did anything. I gave my commentary instead the fuck out of it. But since you want to sit up here and, like I say, intentionally sabotage my business, my rapport with my co-host, then all gloves are off. And everything will be within the confines of the law. I'm just saying. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with procuring an interview. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be careful what you do. You talk too much. You don't know the ramifications and repercussions that your words will cause you. That's why you lost so much due to this motherfucker application that don't pay shit. Right? But when you're over leveraged, that's what you have to do. You have to do anything. Even if it means fucking up your personal reputation outside the platform. You can't run for office. What legitimate college or university will hire you? And your dumb, stupid ass is using your professional profile picture as your main avatar, giving ammunition to anyone and anybody that needs proof about your online disgusting behavior. Isn't social media clause prevalent in every industry, especially the higher you go, the more they have it? You're stupid. 8, 9 degrees for what? And like I said, you were a traveling hoe as a stewardess or whatever they call them, going city to city, knowing where you get your dick sucked. You tell all your business. Shut the fuck up. You're hurting yourself trying to tell Rico. Rico's doing better than you. He knows how to finesse the government to get free lodging. You know how to finesse people to support a trip that you should never even thought about being associated with because it wasn't your own brainchild. Stupid. And then on top of that, let me just put it out there. You're going to have to worry about how God is going to deal with you once you get to the pearly gates. You made a mockery of him online. Then you sat up there and took a job that epitomized being in a close relationship with God and said you wouldn't even touch the people on their last days of their life when they're breathing their last moments. You're breathing their last moments. You said you will not touch them. What kind of motherfucking ambassador of you? Ambassador of God are you? I don't even know. I don't care if you had 10 degrees. You're probably finessing the whole biblical education system. Because who says that has a deep understanding and love for God to say they will not touch their child when they're breathing the last breath on this earth? You're selfish. You're selfish. You made one more unknown enemy that you didn't have to. I don't care nothing about your personal, private information. But when you admit directly from your mouth to purposely sabotaging my motherfucking enterprise, you made an enemy that you should have never made of. And I'm very patient. Very motherfucking patient. And once again, everything will be within the confines of the law. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Money talks and bullshit walks. And we about to go into recession. Some people may give a second thought to an interview where they only got to talk about an hour or so. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're stupid. One thing you don't do is mess with another wise man who ain't did shit to you. I did shit to you. I take it personal. There's two people who try to fuck with my shit. Brianna and now you. Like when I say fuck with my shit, I mean intentionally, diligently try to fuck with my shit. When I could have, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but I could have easily emailed, message, picture lady, but I did. Because you gotta understand, she's the brains behind your operation, not you. You're the face of it. Anything that you try to put together is picture lady. Picture the lady's the one that's got the organizational skills. You never put an email associated with you when it comes to business. It's always her. Even with the prayer clause, the cruise, send everything to picture lady. She's the brainchild of your operations. Why she's so fucking loyal, I don't know. And why she is not capitalized and try to take that business ability that she has and try to capitalize it and better herself, I don't know. But you can't push people who may not be ready for that. Be careful what you say. And I take it, like I said, I take it more personal than Brianna because you intentionally tried to come between Lemon and I and what we had over here. That's some fucked up shit. Some fucked up shit. And I take that personal. Next, I want to move on to Lemon being dishonest. Like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, so I have to keep it moving. Lemon's dishonest. He sat up there and said, "Oh, I never assisted him, or I never cared for his channel, on all this shit." Let me tell you something. I'm trying to think how I want to phrase this. What's up, Yanni M? Thank you for being here. Lemon is not an employee. So I never would go out of my way to say, "Hey, Lemon, I need you to be here at this time." We never had that kind of communication, right? Because Lemon's not an employee. I do not pay Lemon on a consistent schedule. I was very upfront about that, right? So I was never going to impose on him about, "Yo, you need to be here. Why aren't you here?" That's not the expectation because I cannot compensate you as if you were an employee. But when you sit up there and lie once again, and this is another thing, you're conversating with people or conversing with people who've done the most to sabotage what we built. And like I referenced earlier in my life, it's you don't be side-eyeing them. You don't be like, "Oh, what's up? Why you here?" You be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Now I know you ain't supposed to be taking on my battles, but these are motherfuckers who try to stagnate or destroy what we built. Like I just don't understand it. I'm mystified. You don't even question why they're there. Whatever. It don't fucking matter to me. But when it comes to the sense of loyalty, it does. Right? It does. So you said I never helped you. I never do that. First of all, I'm never ever, and you're a liar about that. Because when we started doing the Lemon merch, I said, "Lemon, yo, create your shit." Because I never want to sit up here and wholeheartedly make money off another man's image. I'm not selfish like that. Right? So I said, "Yo, this is the time. Start your shit." You're like, "No, I'm not ready. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do." You said you didn't want to do it. So me seeing that there's like you're gaining like fans, you're becoming popular. I said, "Okay, let's capitalize on that. Let's do Lemon merch. Let's do this." I went and had a whole damn Lemon commercial made for him, promoting him. If y'all remember, had a whole Lemon, put money behind it, had a graphic artist do all that shit. Made sure we had the right track for it, all that. Lemon was pulling up in a BMW. Damn, I forget what that was. It was a BMW truck. Had the whole commercial and everything for him, right? I told him, "Yo, start your shit." Just trying to. Now he didn't want to do it. Then, so I'm also reading at the time. "Oh, you don't Lemon, you don't go on. I'm hearing all this shit. Lemon, you don't need him. separate from searching, separate from them. You don't need them. I'm like, okay, well, there's an audience for Limit, and some of his audience don't like me. So why the fuck would I come? Why would I come around when I'm not wanted? When people want you alone? Why would you go where you have an audience where you not wanted? Like, also, if I was there, they'd be like, oh, you need a 13 to get where you are. You can't win. So I stepped back. But you're going to sit up there and say what goes down in my communication channels with my people? Just because I peek in our Instagram group don't mean that I'm readily available to respond. I peek in to see what's going on so I can stay abreast. But it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm sneaking in, just peeping in. So what's the fuck I'm mentioning that? I may have not quite, you know how much conversation goes on in that Instagram group, and you know how much, all I do is hit that button that takes me to the last comment, and it drops you down. So if you had a comment or something about starting your channel, I could have missed it. So the shit dropped me down. I want to see what the latest thing is. I don't have sometimes time to scroll all the way back up to see that you mentioned that you want to start a channel. And then let's talk about this. Now, let me give you a mindset into my consideration regarding Limit. I know that I was the face front of Avatar Nation, right? So I said, okay, I'm thinking being considerate of Limit. I said, you know what? Let Lemon have a stronger presence with the people in the Zooms and in the DM group. That way, the people, he can still feel like he is part of it. Because I control what's going on because I have to do it as the content holder. But I did not want to alienate him by being so controlling in the front and the back. Because in the back, it's a more intimate engagement. So I said, you know what, let me just let him, bond with the people who are truly for us in the back. That was my logic. That really was my logic to say, because I didn't want to ice you out on all fronts and be imposing on all fronts, the front and the back. So I said, okay, let you, have your rapport, have your close time with the people in the back. But you see how that turned out. You sit up and saying, I know you started the channel. Limit, I told you, right? I told you, you kept saying, I want to start a channel. He kept saying he wanted to start a channel. He wanted to start, but the nigga never went live. So there's only a matter of time where I'm going to be like, okay, all right, okay. Is this for real? Is this for real? Is this for real? Is this not for real? Or else I would have been 100% in front of it or support it. But this is what I learned in life. You can't push people into things they're not ready for. I cannot give you the game-winning shot when you are not ready for that shot. How I look giving you the 3-point shot with 0.5 seconds left and you telling me you're not ready for that? Why? So you could be defeated and the whole team could be defeated? No. When you're ready for that moment, you're ready for that moment. But if you're having hesitancy, why would I push you out for that moment and then all shit goes to hell? That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. No sense. I'm just saying. Makes no sense at all. And I was there. And then let's talk about this. You sat up there and lied again and said, I never supported you. I never did this. You wish you would have had somebody to lean on. Well, a closed mouth never gets fed. A closed mouth never gets fed knowledge. Right? I thought we had a rapport where you would feel comfortable coming to me. Right? If you had a question, you could have come to me anytime and I would have responded. But then you sat up there and lied. I'm not putting nobody's name out here, but there were 2 individuals I know for sure when we spoke to you directly on Zoom, had a conversation about, yo, they sabotaging your page on channel on purpose. Start a backup page. From the conclusion of that Zoom session that we had, you said, oh, I know. Thank you for looking out for me and that you would do it. So stop fucking lying, bro, to these people as if I'm jealous. If I'm jealous, then I would sit up here and not tell you that information, and I told you that directly. And I know at least 2, either 1 or 2 witnesses back there that was there for that conversation because we were concerned. I even hit your motherfucking link, bro. When I saw what they were doing, I hit your link and I told them to stop playing in your face because they're putting your page in jeopardy. Now, this is before you got monetized. So if I wasn't there, why you sitting up there lying on me? When I did that, I tried to tell you right to your face, yo, stop letting these people say certain things on your channel because they're putting your channel in jeopardy. Then we conversed in the background and I said, yo, create you a backup page. Why you lie on me like that? Now, you lie on me in the forefront, I have to address it in the forefront. Do I want to do this? Hell the fuck no. But you're not going to sit up here and have me look like I'm jealous of you, and then you're canoodling with the motherfucker who was against avatars all up in my face and agreeing with everything that he said. That's fucked up. Like I said, you don't even welcome the people with suspicion. You welcome them with open arms. And then on top of that, there are two limits. The way you went off on Queen Tulsa had that lady scared. She said, oh, I'm scared. I'm leaving now. There are two limits. And let me say this. Stop playing with the devil. I know you went through a personal tragedy, but if anything, that should get you closer to God. And let me just say that because this is a platform where if you let the devil play, he will win and ultimately in the end. And you do too much referencing of that entity, which is rampant around here. Now, if you want to let him play and delve in your life, keep playing with him. But that, I'm just telling you right now, you're on the borderline. You're battling good and evil. We see it. I see it. You're battling good and evil, and you don't know which way to go. But I'm telling you right now, stay away from the motherfucking devil. Go get your Bible. As much as you drink alcohol, make sure you have a Bible in your hand, just like you have a bottle in your hand. Because this is an entity where the demonic entities are present. And you have to have the right things in your life to shield you away from them. And alcohol is not one of them. Now, you can sit up here and not say you don't have an issue, but when you get cirrhosis of the liver and all this other stuff, jaundice, it's a little bit too late. And I put it on Front Street. And just like, sorry, Reed, but just like Reed got help, you need to get help. You need to get help to deal with what you're going through. YouTube, talking to these people is not appropriate form of therapy. And if you don't have the funds to talk to someone, you need to go to a community outreach program or you need to go to church and find you a priest or whoever will listen to you. Because these people on here, they're not your friend and they will use your information to hurt you at your lowest moment. And that's 100. You need to get you some therapy real quick because what is eating at you will continue to eat at you if you do not know how to properly deal with that situation. I'm just keeping 100. And there's no malice behind this. Is all truth in which I'm speaking, which you put out. So don't say, oh, I'm divulging personal, private information regard. No, he put that out. So I'm responding to it since he wanted to share with the world because there are some vipers on here that will seize that and try to use it to hurt you and break you. You need to get you some therapy on quick, because at your age, you don't have the life experience to know how to deal with that situation. Let me see what y'all saying real quick. What's up, Rennie TV? Said if he has a job, then he will go through EAP program if they offer it. But we as men, we're sometimes too prideful to admit that we have a problem until it's too late. Until you on your third strike at your job, or you lash out at your supervisor, or you come in reeking of alcohol, that's when it's too late, right? They'll say, okay, we'll deal with you, but they got you on the cutting block because you ain't dealt with the situation early. What's up, Maverick Moore? How you doing? What's up, ODS? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'll say that for later. Ebony Francine Bannerman says, is Queen Tulsa the one that looks like Miss Netta? I don't know. I just know she got strong arms. But she was up there talking, and he started going off on her and made her very angry. I mean, he was just very angry at her. And she just told him, you're making me scared. I'm leaving. She said some other things. And, yeah. I'll be honest. Once I seen who he turned out to be, I stopped watching. He's not the same Lemmy he was when he was on your panel. Wanda Blazier, and I mean, it's unfortunate. I'm sorry y'all had to see. I mean, I try to control things and stuff like that, but y'all got the real Lemmy. Y'all want the real Lemmy. That's who y'all seeing. Um, Sherman that says jealous of what they make up anything. I'm not jealous of that. I mean, I told you I had my heyday. And I pulled back. Let me address that real quick. I pulled back for a multitude of reasons. I pulled back a lot of that to protect our people over here because a lot of people getting harassed because they're affiliation with me. When I see that shit, I pull back because I'm not more important than my people, right? Your affiliation for me should not get you harassed or labeled a certain thing. So I pulled back on that. Plus, at the time, the world was open up. There was a multitude of factors. I wasn't coming on that much. He was upset about that because at the time he took a leave. I'm not here to question why you not there. He took a leave. He went away to deal with his personal issues, and then he came back. When you leave, things are not the same. So and I think that a lot of that galvanized him to branch off. So it's probably good that I took a hiatus or not coming on as much because then out of his frustration, I guess, or maybe his motivation to have his own enterprise, he started his own, which is fine, which is what I pushed for him to do. I didn't care. So Ken, you haven't been a big brother, but you gotta understand, I don't Lemon and I don't we're not like I'm not let me say this right. Y'all have an image of how like we communicate. Yes, in our heyday we were communicating, but as things evolved, there was less communication. Which is I understand people are busy, people are things like that, but I never ever wanted to make him feel burdened by this application because I could not pay him. Now, yes, he spent hours on end, and I'm truly grateful and thankful for that. But he also benefited from that. Now, don't sit up here and say I used that man. And there was no return. Then I'm sure he got great return. He got great return for his dedication. So, don't forget the stereo days, right? Bands and bands were made. Bands and bands were made, and it took less time to make money than it does over here. Bands and bands were made. Lemon wanted his own show to fight and argue with people, and they could get drunk. You didn't no, because at the end of the day, Mama YouTube has rules. Didn't you give him access to the backup channel before where he could get a little more spicy? I did, but I had to limit that because Mama YouTube was over there warning my ass. He couldn't because you got to understand if Mama YouTube allowed him to go ham, I would allow him to go ham. But we were getting dinged. We wouldn't get dinged like ding, which is termination, but we were getting dinged. And I couldn't like you gotta look at it. People don't look at things from the full scope of 8 steps ahead. They look at it as right now. And we were getting dinged. And for the sake of what we had going on, I couldn't allow that to happen. Limit SK is correct. You totally abandoned Avatar Nation where we were for 4 years. Bonded. Yeah. Ron P says we were excited about the lemon merchandise. Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Get him so that they don't realize God gonna get them back for being mean up here. I'm not trying to like impose God or nothing in this, but it's just like, Rhonda. They all did. Jay Wilson, James, Nika, Bree, Pizarro. They purposely tried to drive a wedge between you and Lemon. Yeah, you're right. But when you take your ass up there on someone's panel and say, "Oh yeah, I told you you didn't need him," no way. That hits a little bit different than them saying that shit on there. And then I view women and men totally different in when it comes to warfare. Women, I don't really go that deep, but with his ass, oh yeah, okay, keep fucking with you. Keep fucking with you when people didn't do nothing to you. Like that, I take that personally. Let me see. What's up, Uppity? Y'all should know by now. Uppity always. What you write about Uppity? Yeah, stereo was fun. It was a very interesting time. Very interesting time. All right, y'all. I got 5 minutes. Any more questions y'all got? If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to the $sign King Crown. I'd be tremendously appreciate it. I just don't like when people lie on me. Don't lie on me like that, because we definitely did help you in your endeavors, and I don't need to be like you don't know. What's up, Keena? You don't know. You're in the inception of your hate, like your start. Wait till these motherfuckers turn on you, and I start embracing all of them. Then you will know how it really feels. It's cool to sit up over here in the passenger side and not have to deal with the headaches of traffic. You know, look out the window, not have to think about how this car is going to come into your lane, how that car is maneuvering, why that car is pumping its brakes, looking ahead and see. It's cool, right? But you're going to see when these motherfuckers start coming at your ass. And you're going to see how it feels when I start to embrace them openly and talk about you. Not saying that you can't have. See, if somebody was to come and talk about you, Lemon, I'd be very suspect. And I would challenge them on every point they try to make. You never once challenged Jay Wilson on every point. You're like, yeah, I know, yeah. You don't do that. You don't do that. Even my unconscious would not allow Jay Wilson to even bash you in a conversation, because I would flip it and reverse it and highlight his flaws. But I didn't see that. Like I say, it's just a matter of time. Everybody got their heyday, right? And then they're gonna start linking up as Voltron. Once you start growing at your height, they'll start linking up and sabotaging your shit. Because you gave them a lot of ammo. A lot. And see, we as men don't get the same, how can I say it, the same benefit of the doubt as women. Because when you come angry, you automatically are labeled as domestic violence. Brianna can come angry at me. We just think her cycle is on, like she said. Right? We don't get the benefit of that. We can't say, oh, I'm angry because I got blue balls. That don't pass. So when you do that, you give them ammunition to label you a certain way. And I'm sad it had to be this way, but like I said, I'm not going to push you into a moment I don't think you're prepared for. VS told you that she was coming for your patient. She had to. And you're like, oh, I don't care. If it's gone, it's gone. Yeah, okay, wait. Let me tell you one thing, and I'm about to get up out of here. Don't become dependent on those YouTube checks. Don't become dependent on them YouTube checks, because once you start taking out certain financial obligations because you think you're getting paid a certain way, and that channel's gone, that's going to really make you cry. And your dumb ass will sit up here and don't even say, "Oh, take my channel." So all 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours going poof. And there's nothing. We told you to create a backup page. Create a backup page. But you hard-headed. You don't want to listen. I only remember you trying to be supportive. SK, I hope this all, whatever, it is what it is. Sir King, I think depending on the man, if we are talking about this sector, I think it all depends on the man. Yeah. When State of Being says, when you and Lemon going to have at it on the panel, that's what the first one. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't arguing with that man. Just don't allow me. Cause they whole ammunition is that, oh, you didn't support him. He didn't have no support. He intentionally didn't want no support. Did he ever have a DM asking me a question? Hell, the fuck no. And when he did go live, I was like, wait, he went live? I would have been there. He can't show you release the DMs. You didn't message me at all about, oh, how do you do that? I would have been like, bro. Because Lemon, I'm going to tell you on Front Street, Lemon helped me with something that's key to my broadcast. I admit to that. He helped me with something that's key to me, Mr. SK, humble enough to ask my co-host about something. And he came through and he helped me. But don't feel comfortable asking me, wait, I can ask you something, but you don't feel comfortable asking me, get out of here. You didn't want to, and that's the situation. Are you showing your hand? What hand? I'm not showing my hand. I got big hands. You want to see them? Hell no. I'm out of here, y'all. Take care. I got to go. See you later. What you say, Uppity? He needs support himself and stop drinking. Lemon is disrespectful bum. I'm not going to call him the man a bum, but Mm-mm. Life is the greatest teacher of lessons, right? That's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Thank you for the support. Feel free to thumbs up the lap. Please feel free to send a gesture to $, Sir King Crown. Thank you to all my people. Thank you to my tofu ones. I got to go. I told you I was limited on time. Take care. Have a great one. Bye. Be the change you want to see in the world. All right. Oh, and one more thing. For all these people who are chatters or subscribers, be careful what sides you take regarding everybody. Because you see those who did the worst to each other a few years back are now best friends. What? What? That's why. And then you sit up there and try to ride for somebody and not knowing that they're gonna flip on you in a day or 2 or maybe 3 years, and you out there looking stupid. Just don't cheer on nobody. Just stay true to y'all because you wind up looking a fool at the end. And I'm gonna listen to examples like VS and Sean talking. What? Jay Dunn and VS cool. What? Who would have thought that? What? So I just say for your own self-preservation and for your own happiness, be careful like what side y'all take because they have no loyalty to y'all. I'm out here. Take care. It's hard to take CC serious when I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Right. That's why I tell you, I felt the same way when I saw Jay Wilson and Tim Blaine bumping bellies together. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all out here battling, yelling at each other, and the first thing we see y'all stuffing y'all faces on a live, bumping bellies. What? I gotta go, ODS. What's up? What's up? I gotta go. What, ODS? I got to go. Read above. So you and Lemon need to have a talk. I'm gonna set it up. You a fool. DM me in the back. DM me in the back. We'll see how we can make that happen. All right. Now I don't work for free, but I'm just saying. But with that being said, I got to go, y'all. Take care. ODS, hit me up back. We might make that happen. You've been even though you what you call it, an attention seeker. All right. Jay Wilson's after Lemon's cakes. And once he saw that, he did. He probably wanted. Oh, shut up. He wanted. He probably want Lemon to say, "Let me ride that donkey, right?" Okay, I'm out of here, y'all. Bye. See y'all later. Have a good one. Woo, child.